Tonight from the Pavilion in Oxford, Mississippi, it's SEC basketball on ESPN and a big-time showdown as the Rebels take the home floor where they are 9-1 this season, and they match up with Texas as conference foes for the first time ever. Texas and number 23 Ole Miss, and old friends, the former Texas head coach Chris Beard, now the head man at Ole Miss, and the man that took over for him, Rodney Terry, has led Texas to consecutive top 25 wins. Here's a look at the SEC standings. These are the top 11 of 16 in the best league in the country. Auburn on its way to going to 7-0 in conference play. A demanding start to the perfection for the Auburn Tigers and head coach Bruce Pearl. These two teams trying to get in the top tier. What a win it was for Texas on Saturday afternoon as they welcome their friends from College Station to the Moody Center. Wade Taylor IV had a great game, but late, Trey Johnson took over. And then even later, Tremont Mark hit the fourth game winner of his college career. Wade Taylor's last second heave was off the mark, and Texas with an upset win over A&M 70-69. Well, courtside, Tom Hart alongside Dane Bradshaw. Great atmosphere here at Ole Miss and a great run for Rodney Terry's team. Back-to-back wins against top 25 opponents.
Yeah, and that second half against A&M, I think, could be a postseason saving performance. But here's the key. They've got to be able to handle success, show maturity, because this is an Ole Miss team that's trying to get right, and they're looking for an opportunity right now.
Well, Ole Miss was right for a good chunk of the season. They started the year 15-1. They were great in conference play. But, as can happen to anybody in this league, they've run into a buzzsaw. They've now lost 3 in a row.
Yeah, and 2 of those 3 games have been by a single possession. It's just trying to close out games for Ole Miss. Right now, Coach Beard has his team locked in, focused, and that's why the Texas Longhorns must match the intensity and sense of desperation that Ole Miss will be playing with. They're not a desperate team from a resume standpoint, but they got to play with that chip on their shoulder.
It's a series that began in 1955, but they've only met once since 1980. Trey Johnson is the SEC's leading scorer. He's coming off of a 30-burger against A&M. Longhorns in the burnt orange, Ole Miss in the home whites. Our officials tonight led by Vladimir Voyar-Tadal, Ron Gruber, and Tony Chiazza. Fantastic atmosphere in the Pavilion. Ole Miss in Texas, and we are underway. Nearly a failed tip, but it's tracked down by the veteran Matthew Morrell.